Guys, welcome back on the vehicle to the game that I was talking out there. I hope you enjoyed the wildebeest general game around Gowrie Waterhole. It sounds like there's quite a bit happening there. We had a quick stretch of the legs and also listening to thunder. It's still far away, more north of us and also sort of to the northeast. But the wind is picking up a little bit and the rumbling is getting clearer and closer. So we're going to continue on a bit with the drive. I don't know how long we'll be able to go. As soon as it seems too threatening or too close, we'll let you know. But for the moment, we've got a bit of afternoon left. A few turns to take and a couple of waterholes to drive past. Let's go have a look. One of the little pools or ponds that we often drive past. About as full as it gets, really. Although every year it gets a bit fuller because every year it gets a bit bigger. Every buffalo that has a wallow in it, every elephant that has a mud bath here, every warthog all carry off a little bit of mud, maybe a kilogram or two. And that's how slowly over time, maybe another 20 years, that'll be quite a nice little waterhole that'll hold water maybe 8 months, 9 months of the year. Anyway, animals build their own waterholes as well, especially in flat areas. Whole group of Nyala up ahead here as well. Hello, Nyala. And the wind also picking up now. What a stunning setting around them as well. I often say that seeing whatever animals we see is awesome, but if you see them really in this sort of perfect habitat for them, it just makes it even more magical. So seeing a leopard up in a tree or stalking through thick undergrowth, seeing a wildebeest or a zebra out in a grass plain, seeing a kudu or a nyala in thick bush like this. This is a perfect space, very almost Bambi-like there, that little one next to it's probably a cousin, looks like. Both of those nyalas. Both of those Nyala, both of those are still youngsters. Sorry, just the radio on there as well. So let me quickly check. Interestingly enough, it looks like that female is grazing there, eating some grass. Now, it's not typical. Might be that there's a little shrub growing in there very low to the ground. Otherwise, maybe just eating a bit of grass. It does look so delicious. But typically, nyalas are browsers. It's fantastic. We tried to have a look at this little one yesterday. It's difficult to see going in and out of thick stuff. And this time around, almost a very intimate time with it. Just seeing it do little maneuvers like that, scratching its ear, eating, behaving as if we weren't even here. So beautiful. I mean, look at the details on that, the little white rim around the tail. Of course, when that tail fluffs up, It's lifted up, it's clear white underneath. The stripes on the back, along the side of the body, a few spots on the rump area. It really is perfect. Very big ears. Very young male. You can see just starting to get that slightly darker color around the neck area, and starting to develop a slightly darker ridge in the back as well. Quite soon it will develop the full ridge and colors of an adult, and then keep developing those colors over the next 4 or 5 years until it has the full mature look. Little horns just budding out. Difficult to say exactly, but I would say probably about 4 months, 5 months old. Looking at the size, those horns are almost a bit shorter than that age, but physically looking at the animal. Fantastic. What a beautiful setting. Sorry guys, I think they forgot we were here as well, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want. Animals just to do what they do. There's the crested francolin we tried to see earlier. One running in the middle of the road there, or walking shall I say. So we'll see if it comes back. The other one in the foreground here is busy digging through some elephant dung, scratching around and looking for seeds in the dung. It's one of the ways they find food. Obviously they find whatever they come across. They'll eat little insects and things and seeds and so forth, but quite often they'll utilize these dung patches. Old dung just very often has seeds in it that hasn't been digested, but probably in the case of the francolins, even more importantly, there'll be little insect eggs in there. Sorry, my tongue getting twisted. Just by scratching around and turning the dung upside down, they're likely to find little things in there that makes a perfect meal. That's the male we're looking at. We'll try, or actually you should be able to see it even when it's walking. Look at the legs. See about sort of a third up from the ground there's a spur, a nail sticking out or a claw sticking out at the back of the leg. That's what the males use for when they fight with each other as well. The females don't have the spurs. I get myself mixed up there now. This one has got clearer spurs. Just check that up quickly. It actually looks like two male birds. Might be another one off here somewhere. Fantastic.